Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the some digital signatures algorithm. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the digital signature standards and the digital signature algorithm. Today, uh, we will discuss on the RSA digital signature schemes and the Al-Gamari digital signature schemes. Now, we will start our first topic, that is the RSA digital signature scheme. Basically, RSA is used for signing and verifying a message. It is called RSA digital signature scheme. Digital signature scheme change the role of the private and the public key. The private key and the public key only the sender are used, not the receiver. Sender uses her own private key to sign the document and receiver use the sender's public key and verify it. And the signing and verifying sets use the same function but with different parameters. The verifier compares the message and the output of the function for congruence. If the result is true, the message is accepted. So this is the simple basic RSA digital signature scheme, where first is the signing and other is the verifying. Means the first of all we sign the message, and after this this message sent to the receiver side, and the receiver uh, calculate the hash and verify the message. If it is yes, then accept the message. Otherwise, discard the message. First of all, we discuss about the RSA algorithm uh, using in the digital signature scheme. First of all, it is the key generation. It is the similar to the key generation that is used in the asymmetric key encryption in RSA algorithm. In the key generation, we are taking the two large prime number P and Q and they calculate the uh, n is equals to P into Q, and the compute the quotient function. This is the phi of n. Select the public key and solve the private key, and finally create a pair for public key and the private key. After this, we sign the digital signature and verify the digital signature. Now, first of all, uh, sender A. Suppose we have taken the two sender A and sender B, and the message is the N. In the in this step one, sender A uses the message digest algorithm to calculate the message digest. This is called the MD1, using the message original message. In step two, the sender encrypts the message digest and using his uh, private key, and this process is called the digital signature. After this, receiver B received the original message M, and the sender A digital signature. B used the same message digest algorithm which was used by the A and calculate the own message digest. This is called the MD2. The receiver B now use the sender A's public key and decrypt the digital signature. Uh, after in this case, user A calculate his own message digest, and B also in the his calculate the message digest B. After this, uh, A and in the receiver side, the receiver calculate the receiver compare the message digest. This is the MD1 and MD2. If the both message digest are equal, then we can say that the signature is accurate. So this is the simple process where the sender A using the original message and the digital signature send over the network, and the receiver B original message and the digital signature S. In the step 6, they compare the following two message digest, MD2 and MD1. If MD1 equal to MD2, then there is two conditions. B accept the original message as the correct and unaltered message from A. B also assure that the message came from A and not from someone else attached. So posing as A. So this is the simple RSA digital signatures algorithm. This is the uh, message digest MD1 and message digest MD2. If compare, if yes and no. If the compare is MD1 and MD2 is equal, then accept the original message, otherwise discard the message. So this is the simple RSA digital signature algorithm. After this, we will discuss about on the Algama digital signature algorithm. Basically, in Algama algorithm, use the same key but a different algorithm. The algorithm, this algorithm creates two digital signature, and this the key generation process is the same as the Al-Gamal algorithm are used in the verification phase. There is the three public key E1, E2, and P, and the one is the private key. So first of all, how to sign the message or and any data. So first of all, in the select the any random number. This is the R. This this sender the sender compute the signature S1 using the S1 equals to E1 to power R mode of P. E1 is the public key, R is the any random number, and the P is also the public key. After this, the sender compute the second message signature S2 using S2 equals to M is the message minus D into S1 into R R to power R inverse mode of P minus 1, where P is the any prime large number and M is the original message. The sender send M S1 and S to the receiver. The sender send this message and both two signature S1 and S2 sent to the receiver side. For example, suppose E1 value E1 equals to 10, E2 equals to 4, P equals to 19, M equals to 14, D equals to 16, and R equals to 5. Then calculate S1 and S2 using above formula. S1 equals to 3 and S2 equals to 14. Now S1 and S2 sent to the receiver. After this, the receiver verify the message using the private key or the public key. This in the verification process is this. The receiver perform the first part of the verification called V1. V1 equals to E2 power M mode of P, and the receiver performs second part is the V2. V2 equals to E2 power S1 and the S1 to power S2 mode of P. For example, V1 equals to E1 equals value of E1 equals to 10, so 10 to power 14 mode of 19 equals to 16, and V2 equals to E2 S1 S1 to power S2, so 4 to power 3 and into 3 to power 4 mode of P. This is the 16. So V1 equals to V2. Then we can say that the signature is the valid. So now in this lecture we have discussed about the RSA digital signature scheme and the Al-Gamal digital signature scheme. Thanks.